I think that I am just who I am most of the time. I try as hard as I can and have spent a lifetime trying to find out who that is. Who is this man? And I wanted to just say to you that it's a very interesting undertaking to discover and to explore who you are. I don't know of anything that's more interesting than who you are. Not who I am, not who the speakers on this case have been, but who you are. And over again, your speakers during this seminar have said things to you that are important for you to hear. And you must have heard them. And you must have wondered why you hear them so often. And what you hear from the speakers as they talk to you is this: you must become aware of your feelings. You must emote. It's another way of saying you must become who you are. Now, I'm going to talk about that for just a little bit before I let you join me to write this speech that I'm going to give to you. That's what this blackboard board is for. We're going to write a speech together, and I'm going to deliver it to you, and we're going to decide in a minute what we want to talk about. But to begin with, I want to talk about that issue, about who you are. You know, I wish you could have the joy of standing on this stage as I am having and looking at my brothers and my sisters and seeing each of you as I see you. Every one of your faces is different. Every one of you sit there differently. Every one of you are indeed different. Every one of you are a perfect, different person. There isn't a fingerprint in the world that's the same, and there isn't a human being in the world that's the same. And none of us really think about that very much. We want to become a Clarence Darrow. I wish, you know, I found myself doing it just a minute ago. As Sam walked off the stage here, I stopped him and I said, you know, I wish I could be gentle and loving like you. We want to be whoever we are not. We're told about role models. I'm even told that I am a role model for certain ill-advised youngsters. I have them say to me, Mr. Spence, I wish I could be like you. And I say to them, what a terrible price to pay. To take this perfect person that you are, to take this human being who is unique, like the Hope Diamond, and to trade it for something that's not you and that you could never be. It's a terrible trade. Yeah, why is it that we want to do that? How is it that we grow up believing that there's something wrong with us, that we aren't all right? How is it that we can't emote? How is it that we can't feel? How is it that we're told over and over to get into our client's shoes? How is it that we can't just crawl into the hide of our client? Because how is it that we can't even feel inside of our own hides? What has happened to us? From the very beginning, we've been told that there's something wrong. The message comes to us all the time. There is something wrong with you. You shouldn't be the color that you are. You shouldn't be the race that you are. You shouldn't be the sex that you are. You should belong to different clubs than you belong to. You haven't had the right education. You don't have the right personality. And by the time we get to law school, most of who we are has been stamped out of us. And the issue has been to make us say the same, to make us this kind of amorphous glob of sameness